So I just got back from a little nether raid. I got a bunch more skulls and stuff like that, and a zombie has spawned with full diamond armor. I've never seen anything like this in Minecraft. So, yeah, it's possible. In hard mode, definitely possible. Let's see if he drops anything. Drop it. Drop it. Oh my gosh, how much armor does he have? What the? Wow. That's insane. Hey, how's it going, guys? Marsh Games here, and as you saw from the previous clip, I got myself a Silk Touch Efficiency 5 and a Breaking 3 pickaxe from the enchantment table. I don't know why my mic wasn't on, but I went mining a bit, and I got a bunch more stones we can use for stone bricks. I made a separate chest for redstone, since I'm getting a lot of that, and I got myself, oh yeah, a ton of obsidian. I just went and mined a big pile of obsidian just so we can use that to set up a few nether portals, which is what we're going to be doing today, and I also dug out a little bit of that area so I can maybe start working it sometime soon, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I also went caving just to light up a few caves because I heard some zombies underneath my house, and I found a dungeon. I got cat and 13. So checked up on some farms. Wow, we have over a stack of chicken already. And nice, got a few melons and pumpkins. Let's see how much bamboo and sugarcane I have. Holy, wow. Okay, well that's almost a full single chest. Sugarcane? Yeah, that's still taking its time over there. I'm going to explain to you a few things that you need to know about linking these nether portals before we actually make them. So obviously when you make a nether portal into the nether for the first time, that is going to put you in the nether at a coordinates that is divided by 8 from the overworld coordinates. So if we look at this block, the left block, it's going to read, we're looking at, as you can see right down there, looking at block 51, and why does it matter, which is 70, so 51 and 258. So 51 divided by 8 is about 6, so write down about 6 with a little tilde, and 258 divided by 8 is about 32 and a quarter. So we'll just write down 32, we can just round it to the nearest whole number, and if we go in here, you're going to see that that's going to be the coordinates of that block in the nether. As you can see right there, 8, and so it's roughly there. This is a little bit off because we didn't sync this the first time. We can actually move it a little bit closer if you want it to be absolutely perfect. But we're going to use this tool to actually travel 8 blocks in the overworld for every block we travel in nether. So if I made a nether portal right here next to it and synced it up correctly, which is the next thing I'll go over, we will actually be traveling 8 blocks in the overworld every time we travel 1 block in the nether. Now to actually sync up a portal, you need to have a coordinate set in the overworld. Let's say you want to have a coordinate set at 8,000, 8,000, and I'm just using that as an easy math example, and we're going to go into the nether and we have to place the same nether portal, just we have to build up another nether portal at exactly 800, 800, and then we have to light both of them before we go through. You can't just like light one side and go through the other and expect it to work, because it's going to sync up with a portal, I believe within like maybe a 300 or 400 block radius, and then it's just going to mess up how you travel through your portals. Now when I was done at the village last episode after recording, I set 2 cobblestone blocks just in a pattern like this, just 2, and I marked 1, and the 1 block was 64, negative 950. That's where I wanted to put my nether portal. So what I'm going to do is take those overworld coordinates, so 64 divided by 8 is 8, and 950, or negative 950 divided by 8 is going to be negative 118. So those are the coordinates we're going to go to in the nether to make our nether portal linking up to the village, and then I have to actually go back through the nether portal into the overworld, go all the way back to the village, build up the nether portal, light them, and then we can go through. So first of all, since I'm already here, we're going to go to 8, which is about here, and then we're going to go to negative, oh, this is positive, we're going to go to negative 118. So as you can see, instead of traveling 900 blocks, we're traveling only 100 blocks, which is a significant difference. Actually, you know what, I can go down this little cobblestone path that I made over here. So I'm just going to dig my way all the way to negative 118. Actually, I'm going to carry some blocks in my outer hand, because in case I find a lava source, I can just place a block really quickly and block it off. So this is where the portal is going to go. It's going to go on this block here, and as well as this block on the side of it, but I don't really want to put it up high. It seems kind of weird, because if you build a like nether hub and paths going to it, it's just going to look odd having just a random nether rack path. So I'm going to drop down. I'm going to place my portal here. We can build it just like we did in the overworld. So 2 in the bottom, 3 in the side, and then some blocks right here, and then 2 more like that. Now I am going to build up back up to that path. And what we're going to do is we're going to light this portal, but we're not going to go through it. when you make your first portal, you're going to light it and not go through it. Whether you make it in the overworld or the nether, you're just going to light it, leave it alone until we make the other portal and light that one. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. We can always build a path here later. You can't save your obsidian in the corners again, just like we did in the overworld. So I'm going to now head back, go through my own nether portal that I made in the beginning, and I'm going to go to those coordinates, which is 64 and negative 950 back at the village, and then I'm going to place down another nether portal, light it, and that will sync up our nether portals so we can travel there in an eighth of the distance. Alright, lots of boating and running later. I'm near, where did I put it? I think it's, yeah, here it is. I put 2 cobblestone blocks here. This should be it. Looking at, here we go, 64, negative 950. So I'm going to actually replace this with our obsidian now. And then 1, 2, 3. And actually, I'm going to fill up to 4 just so it looks cleaner for the village here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and we can light this, and now this is fully synced up. So now when we go through, it's going to actually sync for the first time, and you'll see that we end up in another portal that we just made right here. Perfect, and this will work both ways now, so now we can go through here and hop on through to the village. And there we go, perfect, every time. So we can do this for really any location we want. We just need to make sure we do those exact steps of syncing the coordinates and making sure that we divide the overworld coordinates by 8, and that's where the nether portal coordinates in. And yeah, so I could just end the video there. This was like a 3-4 minute video, but I just want to maybe sync up a few other places because I did spend like a good 20 minutes mining up almost 2 stacks of obsidian. I want to put at least 2 more portals at the mushroom fields in the desert so we can have easy access to sand. I don't think there's anything else really important that we could link it to right now, but in the future we definitely will link it to farther things such as the ice spikes biome and the badlands over here, and maybe the jungle like later on. Actually, you know, I'll do that today. I'll link it to the jungle so we can get some bamboo, maybe get some cocoa beans, and maybe some parrots as well. So what I'm going to start off by doing is just putting my mouse down somewhere in the mushroom field and writing down the coordinates for this, and then I'll divide it by 8 so I can know where to put both the overworld and the nether portal coordinates. And then I'll do that for the desert and the jungle as well. That's cool. Do we have another turtle? Because they can start laying eggs, I think. Okay, well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to get myself a couple name tags and name them in the anvil. And we can actually place those on those turtles, and I'm going to make sure those turtles stay there, hopefully, so we can actually get turtle eggs, because turtle eggs are really going to help us with a few things. They have some really cool features that I haven't really explored, but I know it's a thing in Minecraft. So I'm just going to get a couple name tags, name them, and stick them on the turtles. I have absolutely no idea how turtle mechanics work as far as breeding goes. I don't think you can breed them. I'm just naming these guys both Bob. Hopefully they stay here and start laying some eggs for us, and they won't despawn since I have a name tag on you, or on them I should say. So yeah, if you want to keep a mob around like a hostile mob, you need to put a name tag on them and they won't despawn ever. And as you can see, we are completely finished. All 4 of these nether portals are synced up, and I did save myself a couple of obsidian just because I didn't need to place it on corners down the tunnels. Now, what I'm going to do with the tunnel and the path is eventually put down ice everywhere, and I actually need to raise this up one block. I'll do that later. So I'm going to start taking out this bottom layer because this is going to be ice later on, because we can actually place a boat on this and then like fly down at 70 blocks a second, or however fast it is on a boat on ice, in order to have a really fast way to travel here through the nether. So later on I will put guards on the side here. Ice will go here, guards will go here, and I might fill in this entire area and make it completely mob proof by just lighting up the area, putting non-spawnable blocks in here and stuff like that. And I'm gonna take out the bottom layer of netherrack here, just gonna put in ice in the future. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Out getting the nether portals down, I found 3 more treasure maps, as you saw, a few more shipwrecks laying around in the sea, and I got myself an ender pearl. Okay, well, that's cool. This will all be replaced with ice in the future, and we can get ourselves to each location way quicker than boating or something like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching again. I hope you learned something new and enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, especially if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.